All right, so I gotta set the TikTok live. Give me a second. Boom, boom. Play some Nutter music because I can't play this one. There you go. Perfect. So we'll go there now. Mirror my camera. I can't wait till the day that TikTok allows me to just mirror my OBS screen. I can't wait till I get that code. Marcos, do you know how long it's gonna take? I can stream every day on TikTok. Every day.
I don't know. I try to get features that I still can't even get.
Yeah,
the playlist feature.
It's unfortunate. All right, chat. What's up? So today I'm still expecting an algo day today. All right, an algo day. What it means for those that don't know is basically a term we use for when we would expect a lot of volume to come into the markets. So how did I determine this would be an algo day today? Well, with the fact that we why is my camera so high up? With the fact that so let's start the weekly time frame, right? The weekly time frame is obviously bullish. I was expecting an algo week throughout this week. My first target for the week, which we broke down Sunday before the week started, was this resistance right there. That exact resistance at 1827-ish, 1828. My next resistance now is 1860, right? Because that's just the next nearest weekly level resistance. Above there, it's going to be 1880. All right, so you have this range that could potentially get filled here this week, right? Obviously price came up this week, but if it breaks through this area, it can continue up towards 1860. All right, so with that being said, we're obviously looking for buys this week. If you're selling this week, then I don't know what to tell you. So drop down to the day time frame. What you're gonna start to notice is that we have a resistance right here yesterday, and the day before I said how price kept rejecting this resistance here, and we never closed above. Like, prices came up, rejected, and all those rejections have all done one thing, and that one thing was that we just failed to close above and stay above that resistance and stay above that range, right? So a closure above indicates that we should be able to continue up towards the next level of resistance, and I believe the next level of resistance you have on gold here on a day time frame is going to be right here. All right, this level is going to be 1837-ish, 1840-ish. I want to say around. That's my next daily resistance level, minor level. Overall for a day, I would expect price to continue up, looking left towards this area, 1860, which would match perfectly with the weekly time frame due to the fact that if you look left there, this is clean traffic driving price up. So price is still obviously bullish right now. Obviously price came up last night, broke the daily highs, came out like 30-40 pips, came back down, rebroke its own low again, but now it's on to, you know, flip again. But I'll say, as long as you normally would, as long as you respect these lows here, the previous daily lows, we should be valid still, right? Obviously we're not gonna enter position now and have daily lows or stop loss, right? It's you're gonna have a 1,000 pip stop loss or a 200 pip stop loss. All right, so if you drop down to a small time from here, obviously yesterday during we dropped down to the 30-minute time frame, so 4 hour here. 4 hour has broken the lows. It's at this minor support though. However, we did break the lows, but we're still respecting the support. We haven't really closed below yet. At any point we can still flip bullish. Keep in mind the daily time frame and weekly are both bullish though. The 1 hour time frame has barely had a top wick. It's about closing in about 18 minutes. I think this 1 hour closure is very crucial as well, because if the 1 hour decides to close bearish but below the support, then high chance the next hourly candle will likely continue down towards the next level of support like this, right? Which I would not be interested in at all. I'm not looking for sells unless get like some type of range to breakout. But this 1 hour is very crucial here. I'll say wait for that to close, and we're obviously not bullish right now. With that being said, I want to say you have, let's drop down to a small time frame. I say you have a very decent minor level support right here. The price was just rejected off of. I believe if we form support here, and well, if the 15-30 minute closes bullish here support, high chance the next 30-minute candle may continue up towards the next level of resistance. But I believe I'd rather get buys above, I want to say this resistance here. because this is like a decent resistance here you have. So a closure above there, because this is a range, right? This is a range. It might be a messy range too, because you had this right here and you have this right here. But overall, it's still over a range. I believe if that resistance breaks at 1828, we may get more bias going up towards to retest the highs. So if you get a closure like this on the next 30-minute candle, perhaps at around 8 a.m. or 7:30ish, you may get a push up to retest the highs here, and then continue up as the daily time frame will flip bullish, and we'll be breaking that level of resistance on the small time frame. So I believe buys above there aren't bad at all, but if you want to avoid that range and just get the better buys of today, I would say you probably have to wait for this resistance to break up here at the
businesses all across the world.
Whoa, who's that? If we were get, I think better positions, if you want to avoid this range here, it will be above 1832 here. Above 1832, we should be able to continue up towards looking left here. The next nearest range on a 1 hour time frame is going to be, again, up here at 1840, 1849-ish. All right, so you have tons of clean traffic today. Just be patient today. All right, just be patient. Don't try to force in positions today. It is an algo day, but that does not mean you should force positions. You should still wait for your normal and regular positions that you would normally wait for. Maybe you could anticipate a bit more with volume, but at the end of the day, we're still waiting for what we would normally wait for. All right, I think GJ looks pretty clean too. GJ did come down. It came down near our target. GJ for the weekly was bearish. We expect the price to come down to fill this wick and come down towards 149.643. The daily time frame came down, right? So yesterday we closed bearish at resistance areas. I expect the price to continue to push down here as it closed below this minus level support here towards this level. Obviously it came down near, didn't really come down close, but it was like 20 pips away. I'll say it came down near target. With that being said, Carlo, it's all good, brother. It's all good. You gotta have best of both worlds. Carlo living the dream.
I'm jealous.
Don't be guys.
Andre, you're married, man. Carlo, you married now, right?
No. I'm not married.
Yeah.
Dude. Not yet, brother. I think maybe in like 2 years. Let's say 3.
Hey, bro, me too. In 2-3 years, I'll be married. Married to these charts. Moving on, daily time frame came down near a target here. Obviously, price is pushing up now. There's no sells yet, but there's a shit ton of volume on GJ here. Holy smokes! This thing came out 85 pips. What was this news? Let's see.
Yeah.
What happened last night? What's this? Is this GP? Or we had actual news last night, like actual news?
Nah, this Saunders guy, the inflation outlook.
Okay.
He said went crazy.
Developments in the economy and outlook and some thoughts. Is this about the pound?
Yeah, it's about the pound.
Oh, Bank of England. Okay. Slides aside, in perspective, some of the reasons. All right, perfect. All right. Well, we came down near our target. There's obviously no sells right now, chat, but I believe for sells, what you probably want is wow. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I think we did tap target. I think I put my target at like 151,604 yesterday. This support right here for the Asian session. Tapped it to the T. Order block, anyone? Yeah, I believe for sells here, what you probably want now is you probably want I'm trying to see what these levels make sense here. Getting pretty messy. Not the cleanest ranges, but definitely you have a shit ton of volume. So I want to say this is your most recent support here. If we were to break down below that support later on, we have a high chance to come down to fill this range here, coming down towards this level of support down here. But until then, you technically have clean traffic now until let's see that resistance. It's a pretty messy. It's not the cleanest ranges I'm dealing with right now. But what I would say is that yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll say sells will be below here, below 152.261. A close below there, because then we'll be breaking back into this range, because this is the original range we were waiting for last night, right? Below the support here. Prices never close below, obviously close below, and then price continue down towards that level. With that being said here, if we were now, this is the previous range we're in now, right? So if we're able to break back inside of that range like this, high chance this buy could be a fake out and price may continue down to fill the range. Obviously, by the looks of it, we have a shit ton of volume with the news, not looking like it could potentially be a fake out. But if it were to come back in the range, that's what I'll be waiting for. That's all I'll be waiting for sellers coming down towards 151.662 today. All right, so let's see what happens. That's a long analysis. That was like 15-minute long analysis. But yeah. And obviously for gold here, we're looking for buys of 1828 here. So perfect. How are your levels marked up, Andre on GJ here?
I honestly, I don't think I'm gonna mark up GJ today.
Why? Why? It looks...
I don't know. We broke 4-hour highs, and like my daily target was tapped already. I had the same daily target as you. We broke 4-hour highs. I don't know. It just doesn't look clean. I think I was telling you, taking like 3 L's this month. They've all come from GJ. Just.
How about the fake go back in the ratio?
Maybe. I don't know. You know how like if we use the same analogy that every time frame is the same, right? They're just candles.
Yeah.
If we were looking to enter like a 15-minute entry that already had a top wick and a bottom wick, it like kind of changes your entry slightly. I don't know. I'm just like not feeling GJ in that aspect. Like we've already hit target for the daily range. I think I'm just gonna stick to gold today and hope that we can get the buys in and stay away from GJ.
Fair enough. Buys and gold do look a lot cleaner, I would say.
I'm sure the sells you're talking about on GJ, like a closure back in that range, makes sense. But I don't know, with that news coming in, I'm just gonna chill on GJ today, at least for today, maybe forever.
Forever, yeah. Forever. Not forever. People always hate GJ and then they always come back eventually.
Yeah,
I bet I have those days too. Always come back. Trades called chat. This is from yesterday, right? Well, obviously it's from yesterday. We didn't call anything today. Cool. Perfect. Hey, but who caught GJ last night or after New York session yesterday when we ended? Came down to the T towards that. It was like from here, below that 3rd minute, came down, boom, came down, tapped our support, our target for our day yesterday. And today, tap target again. Did I catch a single piece? Of course not. I didn't catch anything in this range here. 130 pips in total. But however, I did catch gold. A bit of gold. I attempted runners, break evens, and I got one for closure. But I did attempt runners last night, and you know I did the thing where I wouldn't really close partials at 10. I also didn't trail as well. I kind of hit break when I woke up, so there was that trade.
You take 2 positions last night on gold or 3?
3. Yeah, the stops were
at the same time.
Stops were 10 pips on this one. At the same time, stops were like 8 pips, 9 pips, 10. So I took 3.
Nice.
Yeah, because it was a pretty small stop, and then from here to 1 hour closure, pushed up. Boom. Got this. I got 30. I when I woke up, price came. It was like right here around 30, 29ish. So I closed with 30 pips. And then the rest out of that run, and it just hit break even. So with the 4 hour closure, I really expect the price to push up as well. Close above that range. Daily closing bullish. I was like, yes, ciao Bella. I also did call a daily signal as well in the session in the signal channel. On the break of the data highs using current day count lows. So TP was like, I think the day highs were up here. We got like 30 pips, break even. But then yeah, target was like up here somewhere, and the stop loss was like 60 pips on a current day count low. But it was a buy stop. I'm not sure when it activated, but as you normally would.
Signal channel eaten, link in the description.
I don't say that enough. I'm gonna need to say it for me every now and then. Bro, I got gold box last night. I made over 100 pips. Let's go, David Montoya.
King.
David Montoya.
King.
David Montoya. I need the voice effect for this, man. Swing trading? Nah. I don't know what we call swing trading, but. Hi, Carlo. How are you? How much profit are you making a month on a Forex trade? 25, 5%, 10%, 20, 10? Someone asked you that, Carlo.
No, he's asking how much money, like how much profit you can make per month in Forex, like in general.
Hey, Boff, you've been here for a while. You know the answer to that way.
Yeah. So I just told him, like, it really depends on him. Like, you had days where you made like 40K in one day, and like, now you have a week where you only took like 3 trades or 4 trades and made, I don't know, 4K. So there's no limit really on how much you can make trading Forex. It just depends on him, like how he's trading.
Yep.
There's no real answer to that, I'd say.
Because you know what happens when you force a position, right?
Yeah.
You know what happens.
Well, I had how much was that? I had 1,000% growth on gold. Like, when was that? Almost a year ago. In 1 week, and then I blew the whole thing in 2 minutes. So.
Has it really been a year since then?
Almost. I mean, it was like, I think October, November. But
This has been a
gold,
minute.
we were flying with gold then. Like, that's when you started, like, with gold, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Because we went from EJ, GJ to
EJ.
Yeah, and then we
get some water real quick.
went on gold. And then when Andre saw, like, how much money you can actually make on gold, or, like, compared to GJ and the rest, we were like, okay, we need to try gold. Do you remember the first, like, I think the first 2 weeks you had like 10 trades in a row, like winning trades, trading gold first time. Like,
More.
Gold is amazing. Like, I can't believe it's flying.
I had like 20 trades
in
in a week. That's when my lot sizes were smaller though too. I feel like the larger you risk, you tend to be a little bit more conservative with the amount of trades you take.
True.
At least
you get a feeling though for it, you know, when you trade gold, because it was moving so fast. Like, stop loss was so big. Like, do you remember when we had like trades where, like, we'd close full at 10, or I'd leave a runner like done, but then when it hits your stop loss, some trades you couldn't manage, it was like 30 or 40 pips. Like, it's literally all your profits you made in the week, they just gone in one trade. You'd be like, fuck, man, like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was the part when we had like aggro days, when the stream is finished, and I couldn't wait for the stream like to be done and then go just to make the move. Like, I felt it was the easiest trading I ever did. Like,
No, it was literally like, he's not even exaggerating. It was literally like a week where we had the onion every day at 11 a.m.
every day.
We were like every day at 11, specifically 11 a.m. For some reason, it just popped up, or like 10:30, 11, ran out of time. But I mean, obviously, like, it's not gonna last like that forever.
You used to show me like some rappers and stuff, and I'd be like, we'd listen to music and watch it, and I'd ask Don like, okay, which one of them are dead or are in prison? Because mostly the singers or rappers he shows me, they're dead or they're in prison. And the trade, and we just wait for the setup. We're like, oh, okay, it's ready, and we just like take a buy or a sell, depends what the setup was. But yeah, one day I wanted too much. One day I wanted too much. It was never enough, so it's fine though.
You live and you learn.
It has to happen. Better on an account size, like on an account that size, than if I had like a bigger account, you know what I mean? Like, I think I'd never forgive myself like losing 10 or 20k and like I'd be like, that's it. That's when I'd be done with Forex, I'd say.
Done. I have a support at 1824.73 on 30-minute. Fake up buys, or would you rather wait for above 1828.72? The reason why I want 1828.72, well, it all really depends on how his hourly closes, right? because if we close and we close below 1823, then that's when we'll run into some issues, because we won't be below that support. We're just gonna be, well, if we close below support, a high chance we'll have to come down towards this next support, which I'm not interested in sales. So if we get that, then we would probably have to wait for, if we get closer below, then we probably have to wait for buys above 1828. But if you get closer respecting that, then you can probably anticipate buys where you have your level marked up, which is at 1824 on a 30. But I don't know. I'd rather get buys above 1828. Let's see. You have 2 minutes left for a closure here. How long do you struggle in Forex? I struggle till this day. I'm struggling every day.
Order block. Chop, chop, chop.
And what I mean by that, struggling every day, is that I'm still looking for ways to learn and get better. Taking trades made less sense. No worries. Sounds relevant. I'm so confused. Oh, you're answering your question. Okay, I see. What's the difference between trades taken and trades called? Nothing on Google about it. There's nothing on Google about the starter play. Nothing on Google about Algo Day. Nothing on Google about the Onion. There's nothing on Google about a lot of things that we say in the stream here. Trades taken is basically trades that I take. Trades called is basically trades that I call that I'm not taking, or that I'm not in, or a call that someone else in the call called. So someone on, let's say Andre called a position that, you know, because not, again, like everyone in the stream, we all treat similar, but not everyone's always gonna have the same entries. Like yesterday, Andre got an entry, Marcus got a different entry. I didn't get any entries at all, right? So Marcus got an entry yesterday. I'm not sure if Andre called, but aside from that, like whatever they call, I'll put the entry as called, basically. Is closing full in 10 pips not a good strat? I know people who close full at 10 all the time. Andre closes full a lot, and he's been doing perfectly fine. Some people like runners, some people don't. It all depends on, I guess, like at the end of the day, what works for you and makes you comfortable at the end of the day. Like, you know, everyone's different. There's no like right or wrong answer for that. There's no right or wrong answer for my strategy. Like, you can't say, is this the best strategy? Like, I can't tell you. You know, it's like there's so many different strategies out there. At the end of the day, it all depends on what makes the most sense for you. And for me, this is the best strategy for me. I personally feel like this is the best strategy for me that I've came across for myself. Don, good morning. Trust for stream. Thanks. I got you in a second. Have you ever looked at trading futures? I have not. Never. What up, Stefano?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
How are you doing?
Chilling. Just chilling.
Hey, I just want to ask you if you think those GJ's buys were too risky, or do you think it makes sense? I waited for the news, and it broke the daily highs, so I saw that clean range. That candle, that second 15 bullish candle, make that bottom wick first, was 12 pips. And then I waited for the candle to break its own highs.
Right here.
And yeah. And then I just took those buys.
I don't think it was. I think it was a good entry. It was a range to breakout. With the news as well. Yeah, it was a pretty good entry. Yeah. Stops made sense. Holy shit. How come you had your stop was a little lower than the previous wick?
Yeah, I put it there because it was like a resistance support. So.
Okay. I see. Yeah. I think
just didn't want that stop loss to be too tight, you know. Yeah,
it was near a low. Yeah, the trade made sense. It was a range to breakout. Day highs broke as well. I don't think it was risky.
Okay, thank you, Don.
No worries, man. Why you know about order blocks? I don't. I don't. I used to. I don't. That stuff gives me PTSD now. I use my software to trade, then back it up with technical analysis. So back testing pretty much. Okay, so I think some of you guys are asking about like this trades called thing. What do you guys think about trades called? Actually, I'm gonna let Andre answer and Marcos first. What do you guys think of trades called? You think we should take it out and just have trades taken?
I like trades called.
I like trade call too.
It's kind of like how you separate setup versus entry. It's called versus taken. It's two different things.
Or people are gonna be like, well, why would you call it if you're not entering?
Well, you're not paying for the stream, so.
Yeah, you're right. At the end of the day, it's for free stream, right? I mean, how are you, Andre?
Nah, I think it's good, man. I think that just because you don't take every entry doesn't mean that you can't like
break
call
down
out entries. Yeah, break down entries and call them out, and it gives other people opportunities to take entries, and at least maybe they can like bring up further discussion if they see trades called like GJ 15 pips, you know, in trades called, they can maybe ask about it, and it's good content for, you know, breaking things down.
Good answer. All right, I'm gonna keep it. Sorry, I needed. Yeah, so yeah, I think, yeah, just thought of it as well. Like, we'll have days where we'll literally break down a pair to the T. We just can't get an entry anywhere due to the fact that, you know, so-and-so no top wake or whatever the situation is, and we might get an entry, but we still get the overall push towards that day target that we broke down. Like, I would say 95% of the time, we usually get the direction right for the day. 95% of the time on the streams. So I think trades called that'll be part of trades called. So. Yeah, perfect. Yo, Dave went to a good point. I like the trades called. It also allows people to do their own analysis and not view the stream as a signal place only. That's true, because it would break down a pair and people would just kind of follow along. But they'll use that as kind of like their extra, whatever it is that they want to use it as. Why do you consider support and resistance from left to left? What do you mean from left to left? The reason why I consider this as a support or this as a support earlier today was because we have never closed below before. And what we would never close below is, I mean, the most recent days we haven't closed below. Rejection, 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 rejection. So what's the number one thing you see within those rejections? You're gonna see that prices never close below. Therefore, it means that there's no sells, as we're not breaking below support. So what happens when you get a closure below? High chance price will continue down. So we got a closure below here. Price will continue down to the fact that it's closing below, which indicates volume and indicates that we're breaking support to continue down towards the next level of support. So that's why I have my support drawn there, looking left. Also, this is now clean traffic because where's the next nearest support after that support with a break? Will be down here. This support right here, or this support right here. This in between is now clean traffic. Clean traffic is when you have like no, like, it's just like overall there's no traffic come down. There's no like nasty ranges. Like, you're not gonna have this range in the middle of this. It's like it's just gonna be usually just like couple clean candles going up or a couple clean candles going down. But you never see something like this, like just rangy. That's not clean traffic. That's called being stuck in a range, right? So it's kind of like, it's just a breakup basically. That's why I drop my support where I drop my supports at. Hey Don, when you set a buy stop sell stop for start play, what condition would you consider to invalidate the buy stop sell stop? What do you mean by that? Like, when is it valid versus when it's not valid? I'll say it's more valid if we were to get a closure above plus a start play. So for instance, like something like this, a closure above, and then the next bearish candle comes down, closes below, then, or closes respecting that support, and then the next candle comes up, if it breaks those highs, then that'll be a valid for one. That'll be a more valid one for me, I guess. But if there was a resistance right here, I don't want to say it's invalid, but I want to say the other one would be more valid. I'm not sure if that was the answer that you wanted. I'm kind of confused by that question. Done. We check that trade since Canada has no wick at the bottom. What trade? What trade? What trade? Gold? Ooh, gold just broke those 4-hour lows. Ooh. By the looks of it, looks like 1 hour 30-minute start play. That's a pretty valid one. Looks like price wants to drive down here towards 1821, 1820.530. I'm not looking for sells today. Yeah, at least. I believe this is a range to breakout though, but I probably want a closure here. 1 hour also did close below support that we're worrying about as well. So let's say price wants to drop further down here to create support down here. Now, if this were to break, then that's when we may just continue down towards the next range for a day. But let's see. That support is at 1820. I don't know. Daily things about day time frame is that I didn't break the previous day lows yet. And it's not even close. Why is it so sunny? And it's not even close to the day lows yet. It's day lows all the way down at 1804, 1806. So we have a long ways to go for that to break. I just don't want it to be another late stream, you know. But it is what it is. Yes, it also teaches importance of trading rules that makes successful improves on a higher percentage on the right trades. One tick and what exactly what you're saying. Yes. How many times did you cry when you first started trading? I never got that question before. To be honest with you. Cry? I don't really cry. Like I don't really cry when I lose money. Like, I don't want to say I got depressed either, because it's not depression. I say I got sad and mad when I first started trading that I lost money, but I don't want. I never just cried. You know, I never cried. I'll never get to a point where I'll cry over those things. I'll get really sad and very mad, but I don't know. How about you? You guys ever cried? Fuck yeah. I don't know. I know Marcos cried. Remember Marcos?
I literally used to scream into my pillow.
Yeah. Yeah, I know people who punch the walls and stuff. Like, it's not that serious, man. Do you guys ever go to a casino? Have you guys been? I know some of you guys are gamblers. Have you guys went to gamble before to a point where you lost all your money, and you were so down bad to a point where you said, you know what, life is not about money. You start questioning the existence for money. money. I'm so happy to be living right now. I'm so happy. You know, like, that's how down bad you are. Oh man,
I was in the casino like twice in my life. I don't really like to gamble, especially not in casinos. And what I played was that roulette thing, you know.
Oh yeah, roulette. I use our trading rules. You could. What is it? No over risking, no over leveraging. Yeah. Does that work? Don't think? Because it's not. It's like a 50-50 thing all the time though. There's no like probability. You can't manage risk unless you play something else. I don't know. I never played like poker or anything, so. Oh, dog, I got off from there. All right. How did you regain after blowing accounts? I love trading. Like when I blew my accounts, I ended up my life savings, right? I just deposited more. That was for me though. Everyone's different. Charts for a stream here. So I'm sorry. Someone asked me earlier. I gotta check these often. A-Boff, okay. 1, trend is bearish. True. She is bearish. 2, price made low. 3, price made resistance. Price did make resistance. 4, broke the low. Oh wow, I see where you got stopped. That's a good position though. That's a very good position. I'll take this 1,000 times if I've seen it. 100%. Because this is a fake out as well. On a going against the trend too. This is just news after it played out. But with the way that this candle closed there, bearish below the range, that'll be my entry in the next bearish candle. If not the opening, the low of that broke. Yeah, and TP's down here, stop loss appears kind of high. That's a perfect entry. Yeah, broke the lows and got stop loss. Yeah, your stop loss was the appears kind of. I think what you could have done better though in this situation was manage your risk. If this kind of were to close bullish back into the range, that indicates that we're respecting that support and price should continue up after. So that's why I would look to close after, or close half at least after this. We got the bullish candle closure right there. But overall, this is a very good position. Good morning, Don. Good plan for a day. Goal plan for a day. We'll appreciate your feedback. Peace. I got you. Buys. Correct. Gold is bullish. Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Sells below there. Potential sells looking for the same thing, kind of. Potential buys above there. 65 pips plus amount of resistance, and overall 8 to 47 for 85 pips. Perfect. Yeah. So in total, you have around 140. Yeah. These levels make a lot of sense. Yeah, these levels that you understand how if you break below here, you should be able to come down towards this next level support down here. You have a support right here that we just closed below, unfortunately, and you have resistance up here. Perfect. Wexine, is there a trade or something? Holy shit, those traps. I mean, that chest.
Yeah, put like close 18 on the stream.
You gotta put a brawn, bro. You gotta go put a brawn. Yo. Favorite sneaker in your collection? And you got some fire. I don't got some fire anymore. Like I don't got the fire that you guys would typically think that are fire. You know, like my stuff nowadays is low. Not you know, it's not as fire as it was back in the days. Yeah, I'll say like most fire shoe I have right now, fuck, I don't even know, man. My favorite shoe right now that I'm wearing right now is my Bottegos. Bullish bias for today for me. No sells for me today. 15 closure on top could indicate we're gonna push up. Rejection to support. Gold bullish bias. Yep. I want to close above there too. How's gold looking right now? Right at that support though, eh? Yeah, there's no sells for me, chat. No sells for me at all until we break 1820 perhaps. But until then, like I'm gonna stay out of this range. And I'm gonna stay out of, let's see. I know you guys like when I do this, so I'm gonna do it right here. I'll stay out of this. I want to stay out of this for now at least until we get the 1 hour closure back into the range, and then I want buys above here, and then sells will be below here. So range 1, range 2, range 3 fake out, or range 4 fake out, or sells. Sorry. Don, do y'all make close half if you get an opposite candle closure? Sometimes. Depends on the situation. Depends on the time frames. Like sometimes I'm really basing off of a certain time frame that we never broke below or never broke above. So I'll sometimes just stick to that time frame as my stop loss and not close. Yes, I've seen it done before on stream too. It really depends on the situation, like how the 15 looks, how the 30 looks, how the 1 hour looks. Yeah. Is that a 20 pip stop loss on GJ? Well, what do you mean stop loss on GJ? There's no sells on GJ. Oh, someone else in the chart. I got you, bro. What time frame do you usually use? These time frames right here every day, except for the 5 minute. Monthly, weekly, daily, 4, 1, 30, 15. This man has rain boots now? Yes, sir. There's a way to know exactly if the upcoming news is published or bearish. Published or bearish? I never heard that one before, brother. If the upcoming news are public or bearish, you can't really tell if the news are gonna be public or bearish, but you could expect certain numbers. But again, it all comes back to the word thinking. That's why I don't really trade news. Like when you get folders like this, like I'm not gonna have buys and sell stops, right? Because it's so RNG sometimes. It can be so random sometimes. News can come out a certain direction, but the price can go another direction. You might get, you know, a liquidity grab, or what do you guys call it? A trap, and then go the other way. There's so many things that come into play with it. So even if there were to be a way we can get upcoming news, then there's still gonna be certain things that's gonna happen to affect your trade with all that volume. I think giving a lot of questions today, man. Shit, which I love. Have you tried scalping before? Yo, I've been scalping for the past year and a half. What do you mean? 2 years. We scalp every day. What you mean? Yeah. I mean, I consider us scalpers. But I don't consider us just scalpers. If that's where, like, if I think the other day someone asked me if I'm a scalper, I said no. I'm more of a intraday trader because I consider myself both swinger and scalper. But I believe we are scalpers. What's the true definition of a scalper? Getting in all the markets within like couple minutes or hours? Is that what it is? And the intraday trader is like what was it? I forgot the times, but there's a day trader, and then there's swing trader. Don't have you heard of FOREX? Oh, 1 minute time frame. No. Yeah, so thoughts on what happened to GJ? Will it head back to where it was before the news? So numbers, not numbers came out. News came out with the fact that they're gonna, what was it? They're gonna they changed the inflation? Whatever it came out as, right? Well, whatever happened with the news, I'm still gonna look for the same things I'll look for. So like, let's say news came out good, and those were, you know, good things that happened to the economy, which should make the pound should continue up. I'll look for buys on GJ if we were to come up and break above 152.200, or even perhaps like above this range here later on, as it's a range 2 breakout, right above there, going up to fill this range. But it doesn't change like my strategy. I'm not gonna place a buy or a sell and base my stop loss off the fact that I'm thinking, we got a 2.5 inflation increase today. Should I put my stop loss at 160 pips or 80 pips today? Because maybe the markets will try to trap you up before numbers continue to push up in that direction. It's like, it has nothing to do with the technical analysis at the end of the day, right? But yes, having that in the back of your head will definitely benefit you in many ways. Yeah. Thoughts on I ain't got social media, man. I said in my story yesterday, I ain't got social media. Chat, there's always gonna be times where things like this come out, like every I don't know, every month or every other month at least. Stuff like this comes out, stuff like this pops off, and you know, we've seen it so many times. At the end of the day, man, I ain't got social media, and you know, it's all goody. If you guys haven't done so yet, go follow Control FX on Instagram. W. Yeah. Oh man, GJ here. I believe buys here aren't bad. Buys here are definitely not bad at all. But I'll prefer to get sells, as I am bearish on the daily time frame. Daily starting to reject that resistance there on the daily time frame, the previous kind of body. If we're able to get a closure back into the range, we're like a long ways away though. We're like around 10 pips away, 13 pips away. Yeah, closure back in here. I'm looking for a sell coming down because that'll be a fake out. That'll be a fake out. I follow your Instagram. You're super handsome, bro. I like you, Carlo. How long you? Yeah, this guy loves you, Carlo. This person loves you, man. He says you're super handsome.
That's right.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Marcos. I see that Abul Fazi is a biggie. That's his name. All his questions go towards me, so
hey,
I hope you're only interested in Forex and not me personally.
I guess you guys got clients
Not
like
really
in a
great
chat.
at flirting with men, so
Yo, I guess you guys got clients in the chat. Everyone in chat has a person they go to, and only them. Chat's like, like Andre, what do you think about this? Only Andre. Marcus, what do you think about this? Don, what do you think about this? I think everyone has like their own like people that they love. That's why it's so cool, because it's a one stream, but there's multiple like people that can answer your questions in the streams.
I feel like a cartoon character.
Arthur.
Everyone has their favorite character. Whoa, 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 whoa. I feel like Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. Pull it up.
Chad, that look like Sheen? I don't look like Sheen, do I?
Yes, you do, bro.
Yeah, I look like Sheen Stone.
It's identical.
That's hilarious.
That should be your profile picture.
No, I think that'll be my profile picture in the future. Like once I bring it to I'm Don Vo, I'm gonna make this my PFE. Hey, this is what you look like. Hey, put the glasses on, Marcos. We gotta do it one time. Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not trying to get drilled on today.
Well, Andre looks like Captain America. Captain America is Captain
right.
America. So like, you know, like this is Andre. This is Andre.
Have you seen the bootleg Captain America from that new show, Falcon?
Oh, let's see. Let's find out. Is that Andre? Let's see.
Nice. The Walmart version of Captain America.
Look right there.
This is
Yes. Yes.
Andre, did you watch that movie yet? What's that movie, Knives Out? Did you watch that yet?
No, I didn't. That's hilarious.
I think you're gonna love it. Hey. It looks like Don too. Look, go. I'm looking.
To have like your daily bias. We had that celery play down, and well, nope, it went like 6-7 pips and just fucking versed.
Wait, started playing which, the 15 or something?
On gold, yeah, it came down and then it just that green candle, the one that closed bullet right here, yeah. See the current candle right now?
Yeah.
Bullet reflipped bullish, so it went down 6-7 pips on the celery play, and then flipped bullish with the daily bias.
I'm gonna consider buys here if the 30-minute closes bullish here in 5 minutes.
Yep.
I'm gonna
break even right now, but
oh,
I
nice.
wanted to close half at like it was 9.8 pips, and my partial TP is at 10 pips, so it didn't trigger.
Did you take that off?
So right now, yeah.
15.
Because I saw the same thing that Wix9 said, because there was a 1 hour salary play, but it only moved like 5 pips or something, and then it flipped back in the range.
Yeah, that's where the
50,
daily is so important.
Yeah, and I have the same resistance level, and my buy stop was above the wick of the previous 15, and that was the break of the current 30-minute high. So
Did you
break even?
Oh, you're break even. Okay. Did you close half right then?
My partial TP for half was right here, but it didn't get triggered. So right now I just let it run because it pulled back for 4 pips. So when it hits 10 pips, I'll close half and let the runner run.
That was a good position. I think the only thing I worry about now is this next 30-minute pullback with lower wick.
Yeah.
And as long as you know that you should be good. But I'm looking for positions in your chat, especially if we close above this range here. I know Andre sees it too. Above this range here, above that resistance on 30 here. If you get closure above there, then I'm looking for buys using the how big are stops? I didn't measure it. I don't want to measure it. Hold on. For a price to continue up here towards this range here, and perhaps TP up here for runners positions. I am bullish today for, you know, obviously gold here. So now I'm gonna measure how big the stop loss is and figure out if I'm gonna be in or not. And 30 pips, that's not bad actually. That's not bad. 30 pips, 32 pips stop loss around that range. Might consider half risk for a TP of like 60 pips or minimum 27 pips. Let's see. 15-minute stops you can use as well, I guess, if you break above that range, which is for 28 pips. Not sure that makes a huge difference, but definitely something. We have 3 minutes left for our closer, chat. So let's see. Because this is a range, right? If this is your range here, chat, then as you're at support and you close bullish, high chance, since you're at the bottom of the range, you can anticipate price to retest the high or retest the top of the range, which is up here at 1828.71. So Let's see.
Bro, I closed full by mistake. Jesus fucking.
Oh no.
He pulled the Jimmy.
Yeah, I pressed that X on the empty.
Oh, that Jimmy video. Oh, that back.
And I
no.
wanted the fucking. Oh, is that the one where it's raining?
No, not that one.
Is that a new one?
Nah, it was like.
The older one.
Andrew is smiling.
It was an old
Couldn't get
video.
enough from that video, like Andrew and me were just like,
He closed full, I think, at like 10, and it was like a 100 pip runner or something. He's like, oh no, I closed full.
Shit.
Where was it? It was right here.
Candle, one like this, boom. A strong bullish candle. Enter. If you look for entries up here after, you will be doomed.
Holy, this
Yourself.
editing was chalk, chat. Oh my god, it was chalked.
All that will be like 50 tips, bro.
Browser in there
I suggest
still.
you look for entries now.
Now, why did I say so aggressively, man?
Oh snap!
my days.
Look at that.
Out
TP
entry.
200 pips. Easy.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, let's
Let's
easy.
go.
Oh
Easy.
shit.
Let's get it. Stop sending
Oh shit. Stop lost that entry, guys. Oh my god.
God.
Move.
Fucking
GJ
play
stop
16
lost the
hour.
entry. Yo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Bro, that
I'm
was
gonna
Zoom
move back
can't
to the
hear it
account with this
on
one,
YouTube.
Oh my god, guys.
Shit.
Hold on. Close half. Close half here,
Why
guys.
is there no sound?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No, I closed full. Oh
Oh,
my god, rip, guys, rip. Oh, my life. I'm done.
I think I tapped target after, but man, that was like April last year. A lot has changed since then. Like on the streams or just like everything about the streams, the mic quality, sound, everything. I sounded chalk there. All I kept saying was, "Oh my god, oh shit."
No, I closed full.
That's my favorite video on the internet. We ain't got that video. You know, maybe one day I could request it to post on my page and put like when you hit stop loss or something. Make a meme out of it.
I think I was on stream the very next day after that happened, and you were discussing it. Jimmy was down bad.
87 grams. What you guys talking about?
You see, there was like 2 people dead in the Versace mansion, Miami.
Oh, hold on, Carlo. We have
They shot each other or whatever.
we have 30 seconds for a close here. We gotta lock this in. Chat, I want this candle to close here
To get another trade in.
above this resistance, and then I also want a lower wick to be formed on the next candle low. Stop loss is looking like it's gonna be on average. Oh, looks like it's gonna be around a 29 pip stop loss or a TP of 30 pips on first TP, or overall, unless you have a runner, it's gonna be a 60 pip TP. So I'm not sure what you want to do with that trade here, but I am very interested in positions here. I need a bottom wick first. Then once I get the bottom wick, I'll be in a position. All right. If I enter in a break of the highs, how many pips does that range from the entry right now? That's gonna be around. That's like 7-8 pips. We should be break even by then on the breakers highs. But let's see if we get a further push down here. Maybe like 875, 510, again 5-6 pip bottom wick minimum, and then we can enter on the break of the highs.
Now it's what, like 5 pips? 5 pips.
At 1826. Ooh. I'm gonna enter a position here, chat, right here for buys going up. As we get that lower wick, stop loss is 34 pips. TP is up here for 61 pips. TP is 1832. 439. TP is 1832.439, and stop loss for me is going to be 1822.8112. There we go. How are you guys doing with this position? You guys get in yet?
I've been chilling. Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, we're breaking the
Me
highs.
too.
Big stop. Gonna just relax.
Yeah, stops at 34 pips here. So
You go full risk, Marcos, or you change your risk at all?
A little bit less.
bigger stops, a bit bigger than usual. I really want to get on the. I want to get on the flip after we create a steeper wick, but since we got like a not that big of a wick, I answered on the break of the high. So I mentioned like some like right here where I had it. So I was wanting to move my stops to break even as we filled that wick there for 8 pips, but since we got in here, my next level of break even is gonna be perhaps on the re-break of the highs here at around 6-7 pips ish. So after we re-break these highs here, re-break this high, we should be good to go break even, risk free towards TP.
I didn't like that little bottom wick.
Yeah.
So I got a buy stop at 1826.93. And I'm gonna use the current candle low at 1825.64.
So re-break the highs pretty much.
Yeah, re-break of the break of the previous candle highs to get in.
Like I know.
Smaller stop so I can go full risk.
Oh, what's your stop? Current 30?
Current 30, yeah. So it'll be like 13 pips.
Yeah. What's your TB? Are you leaving runners?
Yeah, I got my run position at 1830.885.
Yeah, chat, if you guys didn't get in yet, that is a potential second entry for you guys to enter. What lots did you use? I popped a half lot because stops were 37 pips, 34 pips. So I went half risk. Instead of popping a 5 lot, I just popped a 2.5 lot instead. This is my runner position target. I'm probably gonna close majority of my close like at 10 pips here. Secure 50% closures, or maybe I might secure 4% only. Or sorry, 60%, and then let the rest run. Let the rest 4% run towards my 1832 target. That's how I'm dealing with the trade here. If this 15 were to close bearish here at this resistance, I'm gonna look to manage my positions and close half of my positions because the 1 hour is still bearish. Wanted to break the highs cleanly. Yeah. The reason why I didn't want I didn't want an entry on the break of the highs was just because I really wanted to use the previous kind of stop loss, and with the break of the highs, the stops would be a bit bigger for me. Like in this case, I guess you could use the current candle low, so some people are doing. But originally, I really want to use the 30-minute stops here. This is my first trade. Well, my first trade on stream in like 2 days. I took a trade today, this morning, but still overall it's like 2 days. I don't want to say, but could this be our first loss? Let's see, guys. Try not to be. We always talk about it every day.
Okay, there's some volume now.
What did I just look at? Did you guys I thought I hallucinated.
Yeah, I saw it too.
5 minutes.
You saw that? It just like jumped.
Whoa. You know what we could do now?
Yeah,
you know what we could do now? Once we flip and re-break the highs, we can look to use the current candle stops instead and move our stop loss up to the current candles, only risking like 18 pips instead of 34 pips after. Yeah, so
I know we are just often at the 5 minutes, but the 5 minute just made a bottom wick, and now if it flips bullish and breaks the high where Andre has a buy stop, that's going to be a salary play on the 5 minutes as well, and the break of the current 30 and 50-minute highs. So that'd be great.
Interessante.
Zanimljivo.
I don't have a buy stop to break the highs. How come you got in already? Well, that's your trade. My trade was based off the fact that the 30-minute candle closed bullish at the support. So the whole idea behind this trade was the fact that price closed bullish at support. Price should continue up to retest, fill the previous range high as long as it respects the previous 30-minute low. So that was the original setup, right? Entry wise, I waited for a decent bottom wick to be created on a current candle low, and once the current candle low flipped, I got in because I wanted an entry on the opening of this candle, right? So I got on the break of the highs on the current candle instead. So once you broke the highs, I was looking for buyers to continue up. If I were to get in on a break of these highs, I would have had to have a bigger stop loss, which was 4+ pips, because this is my stop loss. Because I didn't want to have aggressive stop loss. I didn't want to have the current candle stops. But now that you have this, if you know, obviously if I didn't get in, I would have a buy stop right here now, and my stop loss would be the current candle low instead of the previous candle low, right? So it comes down to that.
This candle pushes down any further. I'm actually gonna move my buy stop to the flip at 1826, like 1.5.
Ooh, the flip play, the new flip play we got.
That's clean. So it's a clean entry.
Yeah, my stops will probably be like 13, 14 pips in that case, and then I'll have a similar entry to the other guys, but probably like a little bit of a tighter stop. And honestly, the trade will be really similar because I'm sure Don and everyone else will manage their stops when this candle does flip and breaks its high. Can you heat this coffee up? Yes.
There you go. I'm gonna place my break-even marks where I want it. Right around there, I want to say. Yeah, we're breaking those highs there.
I want to make an iced coffee, but now I'm afraid that it's gonna.
Well, you're in a trade. You can't really make a nice coffee.
I know. Well, if it was GG, I could go make breakfast and take a shower and then come back.
Go for a run. You have a picnic with your family. You could do anything you wanted, bro.
Remember EJ? With EJ, you can go on fucking holidays. Like,
Man, you can come on holiday, come back.
The trade's still running. Like.
Trade is not even moving. Why is it?
Yeah, I moved my buy stop chat to flip this candle.
4 hours suck.
Yeah, we have about 5 minutes left for a 15-minute closure. If we close bearish here in 5 minutes, I'm gonna look to close half my positions. If we close below 1823, however, if we close below here, I'll look to close the whole entire position because then we'll be breaking that support and pressure continue down towards 1820, right? So there's no buys. But as of right now, can't really manage risk or anything, unless it's an emotional one, right? And you don't want to do emotional ones. Again, we talk about all the time. We had to wait for this 15-minute close first to see how we want to manage risk.
I'm considering going to Dunks and getting a nice coffee after this trade. Thoughts?
Make it yourself, bro. Make it with love.
Self-love.
It's so good though.
What you did then? You just come down closely. Nice. Yeah. So currently in a trade here, currently down 12 pips. Didn't break any lows yet. Did we break the 15 lows? No, we didn't. Didn't break any lows yet. Price still makes sense in this trade here. Trade still makes sense here. Let's see. What we need here is we need this kind of flip and re-break this highs. I believe once it does that, it should be Ciao Bella towards the target. But let's see.
Where is your 15-minute support for like a closure back? Like, because you can get like a weak bearish and not close anything, correct?
1824. Well,
like if we get a 15 bearish closure, like how bearish is too bearish where you're gonna close half?
I'll let you know. I think right here, right there, like right here where we have this support to the left there. If we close below there, I'll close half. If we close above, I'm looking to keep the original position still, as the 30 minutes didn't break the lows yet.
Andre, you're in on the flip, right?
And also chat. Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. Go on. I was gonna say there's 3 minutes left, so I'm probably gonna remove my buy stops and then have like a seller play in this 15 maybe above the wick at 1826.82.
I like it.
Just because this 15 minutes about to close in the next 3 minutes, so I try and keep that into play sometimes.
Nice. Yeah.
I like that entry too.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. Fuck.
My bad, bro.
No. It was something good. I think it was managing positions. I think I forgot.
Need to go up in stand-up mode here.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I know your over at TP is way up there, but if you close partials at 828, wouldn't that mess up the risk to reward? The risk to reward has nothing to do with the trade. The trade still makes sense. The risk can work be anything, right? This is why, like, don't base your trades on the fact that the bigger risk to reward, the bigger the probability of the trade playing out. Like, the trade will, like, for example, like, if I were to enter position here and have a 5 pip stop loss versus me and a 60 pip TP, there's no difference from that, with that being a 34 pip stop loss and 6 pip TP. Overall, the trade is the trade itself, right? So me closing half has nothing to do with the markets. Me closing half just means that I'm securing profits and moving my stops to break even, which makes it a 0 to 60 RR after I close, right? Wait for 4 hour candle closure. That's in about an hour and 20 minutes. That's at 9 a.m. Oh, coming down towards here. Yeah, chat. If we close here in about a minute and a half, I'm gonna close half my positions here. Or if we break the 15-minute lows, I'm gonna close half at 1823.555.
Such a promising trade. Was.
Let's see. 7:15 control time. Yeah. A minute and 10 seconds here for a closure, chat. What I might do is if I close half and we end up pushing back up later, I might enter a 30-minute start play, which is up here. Break those highs again, if that were to happen. But let's see. 15 broke the lows. I closed half of my positions here, chat, with a 28 pip stop, and then got another half run still. So
I know you probably said it. I don't remember. You went full risk or half?
I went half. I went 2.5. But stop. Yeah, stops for 34 pips.
Nice. That's a good way to manage that entire position. Went half risk and then closed half on the break at the 15. That's a very small loss.
Yeah. I now have a 1.25 running. Yeah. My half's to win. Have you gonna buy a trade on gold? Yes. We're gonna buy here. We're gonna buy here on the flip of this current candle high off the 30-minute time frame based on the fact that we closed bullish at this support. Stop loss is the previous candle low, which we didn't break yet, and TP is up here. But with the 15-minute closing here, I think it closed below. Did it? I think it closed below, right? 15-minute closing below here. High chance price may just continue down here, but again, this trade is based on the 30-minute time frame, hence why I'm still in the position. This candle here, if it flips here, looks like it will likely drive down here. But let's see. Half risk still in. How big are stops on the flip, Andre? On the starter play? Unless you're waiting for a 30 starter play. Which are you waiting for?
That's just because there's like this little itty bitty nipple wick on this new 15.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is kind of like a tough scenario. I think a better confirmation is to wait for this hourly to close in the next 13 minutes. And then hopefully I get an hourly closure above like 1825, 100. And then I'll look to take buys coming up there from that hourly closure. I'm just going to wait this last 13 minutes of this hourly to close and see what happens. If this hourly closes like a doji or really weak bullish, will you try and close the rest of your position, or are you just going to let it run since it's, you know, half risk and you already took half off the table?
If it closes bearish, I'll close. Oh, let's see. As of right now, I'm thinking closing their half. If it were to close bearish, especially below that support. If it closes bullish, I'll leave it. If it closes doji, I'll leave it, or I'll close it. But let's see. We have about 13 minutes left for that closure with the ADM volume as well. So what would be lovely is if we could get the 1 hour candle closure with the ADM opening back inside the range there. If you get a closure back inside the range here, then I had a chance to make it continue up, because that'll be a ADM 1 hour fake out back into the range. But it really depends within this 13 minutes left in this candle. Yeah, 8:30 news. Everyone's saying 8:30 news. You have used the employment claims, which they're expecting actual less than forecast good for currency. So they're expecting good numbers. Let's see. What up, Reza?
Did you close half as the 15-minute was breaking the other 15-minute lows, or did you close half when the 15-minute closed?
When it broke, which is kind of the same area.
Okay.
Yeah, when it broke.
Okay.
I think it broke like 10 seconds before it closed too. So there's 15 flipping here. This is just, yeah, guys. So you see how the 15 closed below the range here, right? So since the 15 closed below the range, this candle, in order for us to actually drive up, we need to break this high, because at any point we can still flip bearish on this 15 to drive down, right? Just think about if you were in the opposite direction. If you're in a sell position, right, and price closed below the range, you would expect price to continue down towards next level support. So this high here, we must break this high. Think of this as your entry. This is your stop loss for sales coming down. We must break the high for us to re-break structure in this position. The only thing that's keeping me held in this trade still is the 30-minute still respecting previous count lows. We obviously came down very close to it, came down like 5 pips away from it, but we never broke the lows. Therefore, the trade is still valid in this situation. Someone had a question about closing half and stuff. At the end of the day, whatever your plan is, follow your plan. Like my plan every day is, like, I've been following that exact plan where I close partials at 10 pips like for the past like year and a half, 2 years, right? So you know, if it doesn't work for you, then you know, maybe try something else. But if it works for you, then why wouldn't you continue to go along with it?
Basically, I was asking because if you were taking off half risk as it was breaking lows, it makes sense. But once it closed below the zone, I was thinking, you know how you wait for like a top wick or bottom wick to be formed? Why don't you take off half risk when the top wick of that candle is being formed, if it's trying to drive back down?
Well, because there's not always gonna be a guaranteed top wick, right? Right? Because especially if you're not in the cells. Like if I was in a cell, if obviously I was in a cell today and we break the, I'll wait for a top wick to be formed before we flip push on bearish. But since we're managing positions, as it closes back in the range, it's like you might as well just close. Like if you wait for a top wick, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but I want to say bad chance. Yeah, chance, which is bad positions. It's like not good for long term, because chances is emotions. It's like, oh, I should wait for a top wick here. I'm gonna just wait for that to form before I, you know, close here. And it's like
you're waiting for, you think a top wick's gonna be formed instead of just closing when you see it close. Does that make sense? Or when you see it break the lows.
It's different from when you enter.
Yeah, seeing it break the lows and like closing then makes more sense than like if you saw it close below, because you guys always wait for like a top wick or a bottom wick when you're trying to enter position. So why not try to get out on like a little bit of a wick as well? Like seeing it as it's breaking made sense to me because that's what Don did right now. But yeah,
managing risk and entering a position are two different beasts.
It's like when you're entering positions, you want the extra confirmation. You want the extra confirmation to re-break those highs or break those highs, whatever, right? But when you're in managing position, it's more of like you're trying to get out with the most logical, you know, possible subs as possible, which is a closure back in the range. Just, I mean, for me at least, I would just close it. I mean, you could try it. Sometimes you can wait for a top wick to be formed. Like right now, I mean, I don't know. But also in this case, even if we were to get a top wick form, like my original stop loss was 30-minute lows anyways. So yeah, why would I, you know, like there's no point waiting. I might as well just have the whole position open if I'm waiting for a top wick to be formed, because this 30-minute can still flip. If that makes sense.
I think long term.
Don, are you gonna have a buy stop on the salary play to enter the position?
I want a 30-minute starter play here.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing as Andre. The 15 has barely a bottom wick. I rather wait for a 30-minute starter play to happen and then enter second position. And that's in 8 minutes at ADM. But the 1 hour does a clean to drive up here. 1 hour looks like it's pushing back into the range here. 7 minutes is a long time
30
though.
minute looks nice too. Like,
Yeah.
it never broke the 30-minute lows, and it has that bottom wick. It's about to flip bullish, so I do have a buy stop above the previous 30-minute high. I mean, that's the salary play if it happens.
Make sure you account for spreads.
Yeah.
It's gonna activate, and then because the 15 hasn't broken the highs, so it's still technically closed bearish. This could be the 15 top wick, and to be the devil's advocate.
I get a hourly closure above 1825.88. Then I'm gonna enter after we get a bottom wick on the hourly and the flip. Use hourly as my entry.
I like that a lot. Hopefully we get it.
Yeah, that's if.
Big if.
Yeah, stops are gonna be like 30 pips. So I think I'm gonna go like half risk.
It's gonna be one of these days where the last 15 minutes, the 4-hour candle flips bullish, and gold makes like a 100 pip move.
Yeah,
Nobody expects. You know, if you get an early entry somewhere here and the thing actually happens, that'd be insane. Like,
Let's see. 6 minutes is a long time here.
yeah.
I think what will happen is even if we close bearish on 15 and 30, will be fine because the 1 hour will be closing bullish. So I just drop down to, I'll drop up to the 1 hour time frame. Look at that from that time frame, because our stop loss would make a lot more, will make more sense now in this case as well, because we have a bullish candle closure. We don't have to worry about the bearish candle being bearish, and it'll be based off the 1 hour instead of the 30-minute after. So
I think I'd prefer that than the 30-minute flipping before. Would also allow me to add. I'm gonna add back my risk if we get this nice 1 hour closure.
yeah, 6 minutes, long time, long time. We can just drive all the way down here. Stops. We can drive here. Our TV within 6 minutes. Who knows?
We had that volume for like 2 seconds where it was just like flipping up and down, and then it just went away. 8 a.m. though, we should be good.
Yeah. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna remove this chart, this thing here that I wrote here, just because it makes my chart looks kind of messy. So I will move my stops to break even here though, on the root break of those highs there. All right, so that's around 70 pips in profit, making it risk free from then. But I'm gonna delete it for now because it's too messy. Hey, then once you're free, would you mind checking out the trade I took and comment on how I manage risk? Yes, I got you. Yeah. I'll check it right now actually. I've officially retired from GJ. Literally only giving me losses, but it looks clean. This is gold. Projecting support, 15-minute closure on top could indicate we're gonna push up or break out that range. Yeah, I'll break above 1828. Jordan FX, what's up? Number 1, waiting for a pullback to create support to go retest the highs. 2, they can still flip bearish because we never broke the highs, but we have a range 2 breakout, so I'm willing to take buys. 3, we should really have volume today. We gotta have a talk with the market maker. LOL. Market maker. 4, I was looking for buys above here, waiting for a closure. Perfect. You guys are the best charts ever there, bro. Hands down. 152 800. Nice. Yep. GG isn't bad today at all, especially above that range here at this resistance. Yeah. Yeah, it's that PTSD from GG now.
Ugh.
Buys above 152.97. Yeah, pretty clean. 1 hour starter play perhaps in about 4 minutes on GJ as well. 5-minute close bearish at resistance. What's this? Josh 129. What's up? Buys above resistance closure only. 2, better buys above here. Target 3. Yes. Bullish bias, no sells. 1 bias only. No impulse entries 2021. Can we get NIE in the chat? Can you get an NIE in the chat? Or SIE? There we go. Stop impulse entries.
It's like, what is NIE?
You made me look bad.
I thought it was SIE. I mean, I thought it was NIE. I thought it was no impulse entries. Just stop impulse entries.
I timed myself out.
SIE, not NIE. Sorry, chat. Did we get a flipper? Damn, man. Jeez. The only thing we gotta survive, well, not really survive because we have to stop there anyways, is the next 1 hour low being created before we push up. So this is what I'm expecting the next 1 hour candle to do. But first, we need to obviously get that bottom wick, and then once we flip, we should be goody. Marcus, I think you talked about this before, but are you gonna wait for the new bottom wick to be formed on the 1 hour to enter position, or are you waiting for the 30-minute highs to break for a starter play to enter the half of your positions? Oh, you're muted. My bad.
It's a very good question.
Because you said you were gonna add a risk
I don't know
on
if I had
that.
background noise, but I'm gonna add on the. Wait, what was the question?
Are you gonna add because you want to add a half position, right? There are half your positions. Are you gonna add yours on the 1 hour, like the one off the 1 hour time frame, off the fact that we close back inside the range, and have that set up, or 30-minute start play?
If the 1 hour bottom wick is nice, it's like a good 10+ pip bottom wick, then yes. But if it's only like a 3 or 4 pip bottom wick, I'll probably wait for the celery play, which will give me a nicer stop loss.
Perfect. Makes perfect sense.
Good answer.
I like the answer.
Did I pass?
Yeah, you
Did I pass
passed.
the test?
You passed the
Thank you,
test
sir.
for sure.
You passed.
For sure. But yeah, chat. I have a 1.25 lot on this trade. So I went from a 5 lot.
Same.
And then I went half risk because stops were too big. And then I closed half due to the fact that we broke 50-minute lows. And then now I got the other half runner still. So that was my position.
Marcos.
Very small position.
Yes, Papa.
Papa.
Since you pass your trading challenge, do you like as soon as you pass, like the trial ends, or like does it still last a month? Like, do you still have to be up a certain percentage by the end of the month? How does that work?
No, you just like put your account in for a review, and then they send you information for your quote unquote verification account, which is a different account. It just resets your balance, and now you have 60 days for 4%, so it's much more relaxed.
Okay. So like, let's say you're up 8%, you took this trade, then you were down 7%. It doesn't matter. You already hit 8%. You're goody.
I'm already on the verification account, so like that account is that account doesn't exist anymore.
I just thought of that. I was curious. Good answer.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I passed again.
Passed again. Ooh, I like this closure here.
23 seconds, Andre. I think
Bottom wick.
I didn't want to jinx her, so I didn't say anything. But I really wanted a 1 hour close above this range here, which looks like it is gonna close above, and especially above this range as well. So we have 11 seconds left. Watch us just drive down to the last 11 seconds and not close above.
Bro.
I said it just now. I know it should be good. Yeah, trade's still valid here, chat. Pretty much like.
Wait, which point would you want to add positions?
Add positions. I'm looking for a 30-minute start play. Andre, what's your plan here? I feel like you have something in mind.
Yeah. I'm in here. I got my stop loss at 1822.79. I got a runner target at 1832.
Nice. Guys, I'm looking for a second entry. If we once you re-break these 30-minute highs here, potential second start place, because the trade is now based off the hourly time frame. You can simply say that if I were to delete this real quick for you guys, you simply say that the 1 hour time frame we had to create a range here. This is the range. Obviously, we have now broken bullish, closed bullish, back inside the range, indicating that we are breaking above this resistance. So price should head up towards 1829 here. So
How do you feel about waiting for the break of the 1 hour high? It's like 1.5 extra pips instead of the 30-minute high.
Really? Oh yeah, it is. What is it? Oh yeah, yeah. Probably wait for that to break that high then. Yeah.
With the 8 a.m. volume, might be quick. So, chat, get your fingers ready.
Be ready to click.
He was at 8:30 as well.
Oh yeah, that's orange folder, right?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be like out or anything by 8:30, because obviously we don't want to be anyone with news. We want me the news. Yeah. So the reason why you guys are asking me why I have a runner here today till 1832 is simply because the daily time frame here. I was overall bullish today, right? With the fact that the daily time frame closed back inside this range here. So I'm expecting this target to get tapped today at 1842. Look left, this is a range that we're in right now as you broke back inside. The only question is this the daily lows, right? But with this, with the 80 volume here, and with us showing us signs on a 1 hour time frame, a smaller time frame that we have potential chance to fill that range, I am leaving a running here expecting price to continue up towards that target to tap my daily target. Well, a little below my daily target, but still, yeah, that is my next target here. So, Andre, are you getting on a re-break of the highs, or you're right in, right? I was kind of confused.
Yeah, I'm already in. I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even at 1827. I'm gonna try to I'm actually not gonna close anything at that point. I'm just moving stops to break even. I'm gonna try and hold a runner until like 1828, and have my overall runner at like 1832, so like 60 pips up.
Are you gonna just have it break even after, or are you gonna move your stops to trailing in profit for 10 pips?
Yeah, I might trail my stops to 10 pips in profit at that point, but I'm gonna try and lock in this runner.
I see.
I had a nightmare last night that like Marcos was like yelling at me. He's like, leave a fucking runner.
He basically yelled at you yesterday on stream.
He was yelling at me, bro. In my dream, I was like, Marcos, no.
Woke up. I gotta leave a runner now. I gotta leave a runner. Yeah.
So I was like, all right. Woke up this morning. I was like, fuck that. I'm leaving a runner.
It looks good. I like Andre's entry as well, because the time you get triggered at the salary play, he's gonna be at break even already in 10 pips. Like 10 pips, 8 pips, but still.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
I think if we come up to break the previous 1 hour high, maybe push like a pip or two above that, I'm gonna move my stop loss to the current 1 hour low at 1825 just to manage risk a little bit.
Let's see. Could we break the 30-minute highs? Find out in the next episode. Go will move up, break the highs, and do a U-turn for a waterfall once the news comes out. Okay.
Chat waits for shit to happen and then makes their prediction. Like, we were going down, we were near stop loss.
And then
like, it's going down, and now it's going up. They're like, it's going up.
And then the worst part is when they say, "I told you so." Look back, LOL, or LOL. Look, I told you. Like, guys, send a chart. And when you send a chart, do not send a chart with an arrow going up or down. Send a label chart, as in, to explain what you see, like what exactly you see and what it is that you're expecting to happen. But don't just come in the stream and say price will reverse here, it will flip here, because you're probably gonna get like mods will probably ban you or something. This is, we don't want that energy in the chat.
Then you're gonna cry.
Send a chart.
Like, why did I get banned? Oh my god, why did I get banned?
I'm being nice. But
you don't follow the fucking simple rules.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, just behave, like, right? You're not in primary school, like, just behave. Like,
okay, go. Do your thing.
Do your thing, boo. Do your thing, boo.
Andre's finger is like, it's just waiting for that millisecond.
And it flipped.
It's fucking.
Volume.
Let me break the highs. Once you break these highs here, chat. What the fuck?
I'm not taking partials. This thing is gonna go up to 1830 and like won't go like 40 pips.
Stream.
Yes, sir.
Once you break these highs here, expect a quick push. So again, I'm moving my stops breaking around like these highs here, around this area. Like we're like 6-7 pips in profit. So be quick with that. And I'm just warning you guys now, because it's gonna be a quick push once you break those highs there. It's gonna be a quick with the 80 on volume as well. We're expecting to be one. All right.
This candle flips though and breaks its own low, comes down. No bueno, my friends.
Yes.
Because 30-minute is bearish.
Yes.
And it's got a nice little wick to fill.
And didn't break the highs.
Interesante.
But the 1 hour is still bullish. So.
Interesante.
Bro, that 50-minute barcode we have is just preparing for
Lift off.
Yeah, it's just teasing us, you know. People getting like sell orders on the 50-minute fake out and shit, and we
I love trading. There's like
it's a buy, man.
10. There's like 10 different scenarios that can play out right now, and knowing what each of them are is only to your advantage, right? Like it will help you with your entries and management and everything.
Like, why do you guys think I'm on at 1 hour right now, not 30 minute? This is the 1 hour scenario. So do you not think it would have been better to enter off the 15-minute break highs off our original entry? I don't know. Like, going back, obviously it's easier to say, oh, I should wait for that to happen. But overall, I think like this is something I would normally enter off of, right? So I can't really go back and say I should have done that. It's like this is something I would normally do. So there was nothing wrong with this trade here. Even if he come down here stops, like this is a trade that I'm always willing to take, and something that I've taken before in the past, right? It's not just, it's just a round trade I took. It's like it's an impulse entry or something, right? This is like a planned trade that we will always have. Where's Tyler today? Tyler, are you here today? I didn't see Tyler today.
Saw him in Discord.
He's in
Probably trading in London.
He's on YouTube. I didn't see his comments. Okay, I see. W Tyler. It's not worth having run to 1842. You can have run to wherever you want to have a runner towards. Like you can have it up towards that daily target if you want, but I just have it at the next level of resistance above this range here. Yeah, so what Andre was saying earlier was basically the 30-minute time frame created a resistance right here, and we closed bearish at resistance, right? So what we needed here was we needed this 30-minute candle to break the highs for it to be valid again. The trade's only valid right now due to the fact that the 1 hour is bullish, but with the break of 30-minute highs, we wouldn't have to worry about this 30-minute candle being bearish at resistance with the wick to potentially fill. So that's why I wanted a second entry with the break of those highs, because it'll be a 30-minute starter play. Let's see what it do. The good thing is that our stop loss is not just in the middle of like a candle here. It's the previous 1 hour lows. So therefore it's still valid until then. Can you explain why you take a buy here? I've explained this buy for the past hour. What time did we get in at? 7:30? 7:30, right? With the 30-minute closure? Yeah, 7:30. So go rewatch that past 30 minutes. I've explained like 1,000 times. Gold's looking good. Views on GP. Yeah, so GP 1 hour close bullish, obviously. I think this is a good scenario here because we obviously closed bullish here, creating a support right here on GJ. If now we were to come up and re-break this candle high, you could look to continue up to fill this range here at 152.797. So you can look to fill that range there.
This current 1 hour candle flips and breaks its own high. I'm then going to move my stop loss to the current candle low at like 1824.46.
Good idea.
Break our own high. Yeah, we shouldn't come down to break that low again. If we do, then we're probably going to drive further down.
You want to explain to them why? Because chat's going to ask.
Yeah, just if we come up to break our own high and we've already created a low and we come down to re-break our low, there's a good chance that the candle's going to push further down. So in that case, I'm managing my risk and getting out of the position.
Oh, I was asking for why would you move to the 1 hour low? I'll just answer it. Yo, so basically what Andrew's doing for why you moved the 1 hour lows is because, oh yeah, you did say it, but I thought you were gonna say something else. It'll be the new 1 hour candle high. So instead of using this previous 1 hour low, once you reflip, we'll be using this 1 hour low as well. So I'm looking to do that as well. Once the candle flips and re-breaks this high here, because you know we'll just be moving out to the current 1 hour lows instead. Let's see. It's funny how we got an entry before Andre, and he got the same entry as us at the same area pretty much, but he just avoided all the mess. Let's see. Charts for streams. I got you. I got you. Took a reduced risk loss at last session close. My fault. Broke some rules. What would you have done different here? Yeah, I was supposed to read this earlier. I'm sorry. Was supposed to move stops to 30-minute candle low, but I was eating at the time. I also broke my schedule for trading rules and forgot that there was a orange folder news coming at 18 military time. I also did market execution during this trade. Candle already had a top wick, flip bearish and bullish again when I entered. Broke a lot of rules. Equals loss. Candle closed above 30-minute resistance. Oh, that was a good entry. Entered when the next candle flipped bullish. Stop loss was, let me go back to that. TP was the next 30-minute resistance. 3 trail stop loss below next candle lows when it closed bearish, did not remove any risk. So when it came down to below next candle lows, oh, this candle low, trail stop loss got hit with reduced risk. Yeah, I mean, you're eating and you couldn't close the 30-minute. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it wasn't the worst risk management. It was still a decent risk management there. You can't really, you're just eating it. It wasn't really your fault. It wasn't like your plan to not do it anyways, right? British government news. Sauce 1, Sauce 2, Sauce 3, Sauce 4. Oh, Sauce. This someone answered this earlier as well. This is a good entry. It was off a 30-minute time frame. It was a good entry with the 30-minute closing bearish back into the range there. Yeah, this is a very good entry here. Enter when it's all right. Marcus also gives that face. Let's see, chat. 15 is about to close here bearish. Ooh, 15 minutes ugly, but the 1 hour is so clean. The 30 minutes so clean here. Tons of volume. The only thing I'm looking at here is we have news in about 15 minutes here. And we're in this position. I expect it to be out before 8:30 because we would usually be in a trade for 5-10 minutes, but majority, I'll say 80% of the time, 5-10 minutes max. Obviously when price doesn't push well with the volume or what we want, then this stuff might happen. So in this case, I mean, we're using the 1 hour stops anyways. We're in a position already close half. I may just leave it for news. I don't know. I'll decide. We have about 15 minutes left for news, but this is a rare situation. I was never in a trade here during the news. Like usually I wouldn't trade news, or I'll be out before news. But this is a rare situation here. Let's see.
It's also not considered high impact news as well.
Yes.
I've seen this exact folder not push like crazy volume. I mean, spreads jumped up to like maybe like 3-4 pips and price jumped around maybe like 5-10 pips, but it wasn't like a, we've seen like a 80 pip move in like 30 seconds. I don't think it would be like that.
Perhaps it might. Who knows? But yeah, it's definitely orange folder. It's not a red folder, so let's see. I've seen some orange folders move a lot though. Some rare situations. It will come down to 1750. That's great to know. Good thing about that is if it does come down to 1850, we're looking for sells below this range here anyways, coming down towards 1814. But that's it, from 1820 to 1814, right? So these are comments that I just hate. I hate it. No analysis, nothing, just straight up. Price will drop. Price will push. I feel there's a lot of new people here today. How many views do we have? I didn't even check how many views we have. Last time I checked, it was 300.
650.
Where's my mouse? Did it just die?
I really think it's gonna move. Like gold's gonna make a big move because that 15-minute those candles that just like make no fucking sense. They just like want to each other. It's teasing us. They're like, okay, wait, and then it's gone.
Yo, how does a wired mouse die? I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. For a second, I thought it just froze. I got scared. I'm like, what happened?
You sounded dumb, but you go, oh.
Yo, I was like, that never happened to me before. I'm like, why did it just freeze like that? This mouse, jeez. Yeah, that was scary, man. I didn't want to end stream. Yeah, chat. If you guys haven't done so yet, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like on the stream if you guys enjoying all the value we're giving today, all the content. That's crazy. We have 650 people in here. Bo, Aaron, Baltimore, Swag, Jenny, thanks for subbing, man. If you guys haven't subbed yet, make sure to hit the sub button. On a road to 10K. All right, so today, chat, this is my second position today. Technically my second position today. I took one position earlier for buys, got around 30 pips. Try to attempt runners, just to break even on those runners. This is my second position here, and I want to say, like, would you consider this a loss if I were? I closed half ready. Let's see how it plays out eventually, but this could be the first potential loss that we've had all month, or at least since June. Yeah, we closed half ready, so I want to say I'll consider it a loss since we closed half with a loss of 25 pips it was, or 28 pips. Wait, Andre, were your stops in the previous 1 hour lows?
Yes, sir. 1822.84.
Yeah. You went half risk?
I went a little bit more than half risk. I risked basically what I would if I had a 20 pip stop at full risk.
When jobless claims comes out, you're going to feel pain. Thing is, like, we already closed half positions.
Oh, really? Because look at it right now.
Well, let's see. We might get break even before. I'd love to get break even before this thing hits. Let's see.
You deleted your buy stop, right?
I deleted my buy stop. Yeah, I don't really have anything right now. I might consider placing. If we have news, I'm probably gonna stay out and not enter the second half. Just leave this one position here.
It's not like we're risking our whole account on one trade. I mean, right now the trade is half of half risk, so that's what zero. It's 25% of the usual lot size. Like, there will be no pain, brother.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
No, it hurts still.
We would like it though to go in our direction.
Yeah, I think it's like this is a very rare situation. I'm not usually placed in these situations where I'm in during the news. Like, you guys know me. Like, you guys know that I don't really trade news. I don't like to have bias on the sell side with news with impulse entries. So something that I'm obviously, this is a rare situation. This is the first time it's probably happened in a while. And since we're in, I would love to get out before the news comes out, but we already did what we can to manage risk to the most logical extent. You know, nothing did to it based off emotion. So I think I'm just gonna leave it throughout the news. Let's see. It's an orange folder as well, which makes it a bit better. It's not that like high impact of a red folder, but let's see.
It's the first time I've been in a trade during news in so long.
Yeah, same. But we might get break even here before. Let's see. We have 8 minutes left. Price is pushing up. If it re-breaks the highs for 6 to 7 pips, I'm gonna get out at. I'm gonna move my stops to break even, and potentially gonna close half at 10 still. And yes, chat, I'm still gonna close half at 10, even though I already closed my positions. Oh, there it is. Moving my stops to break even stream, making that a risk-free trade. That was the plan all day long. So risk-free. I'm gonna close half my positions at 10 pips. And then leave a runner. Actually, got 9 here. Gonna actually close my positions out here with a 9 pip. Close half my positions with 9 pips, and then let the rest run.
Yes.
TP. So.
Oh my god, I'm feeling so much pain.
Yeah. Andre, did you close half?
Nah, I got stops to break even.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
That for go to press. Yeah, stops to break even this. Yeah, I closed half at 9 here. Secured 9 pips. Now I got a runner here until 1832 here, chat. Lovely. So not the cleanest trade here, but it still made sense. And this is why you don't close with emotions. This is the number one reason. This is a perfect example of it. Like, a lot of people had emotions. A lot of people say close now, close full, price is pushing down. Don't feel, don't think, just see and wait for these things to happen. Like, it all comes back to good versus bad habits at the end of the day. And all we did today was follow our good habits. That's all. Trade would hit stop loss. This trade, I would have done nothing different. Right? So, yeah. Secured half here. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. I hope we can get our runner here, but it's gonna be a long shot because we gotta survive this news, and then we gotta survive the next 30-minute count lows. It's gonna be a lot that has to come in here for us to really break through for runners here.
Interesante.
I just got this big old smile on my face right now.
That was a very
because I'm laughing at the group in the chat that just spent the last hour trying to dig and dig and dig, and now you look stupid. And I remember your names. You look stupid. And we have a log of every one of you that got timed out for being weird. Exposed 8K.
Chat, you guys are lucky.
Exposed 8K.
I'm nice. So when these guys talk, I'll let them talk because I'm nice. You know, I ain't look at chat to be honest sometimes or back negative comments. So these guys just take care of their stuff, and they're from America too. So I'm from Canada. I ain't got the powers like they do over there.
W in the chat if you trusted the analysis and when you weren't weird, and you held that trade and now you caught a dub. W in the chat.
Right, I'm up 20 pips right now.
I want to if
I held full.
If I didn't close half or anything like that earlier on, I would close full before news. To be honest with you, I'll close full. But because news, you know, let's see what happens here. They're expecting bad numbers or good numbers for $1. Orange for all though. We're in a tough situation. Really tough.
He goes, it is what it is. Yeah, cry more, kid.
No L's at this month. Hey, no L's at this month, eh?
Sorry, Dan, go ahead.
No. Go on.
I'm done.
I was just gonna say, someone's like, no L's this month. Like, yeah, no L's this month then. Because managing risk is up to you at the end of the day. Whatever you guys want to do with managing risk. The original trade never hit the stop loss. No L's this month. Close half in this position. You got some profits here.
5 is clean. About to flip bullish. She's around. She's around.
Ooh. Let's see stream. Also guys, I appreciate you showing up today. We have 680 people today. You know, it's just crazy. That's the most viewers we've ever had. The last time we had this many viewers was 670. It was like last month. So I appreciate you being here today. I also really hope you guys got something from this trade here. There's a lot of things that a lot of people learn in this trade here. Number one thing I'll say was emotions and discipline. Always stick to your plan and never go off of emotions, off anything. All right. So that's crazy.
Damn, shout out to LaFame. Put me on to some more Spanish lingo. I like it, bro. Thank you. I need that.
Odeme más. Odeme más. Odeme más.
That wasn't bad.
Odeme más. Is it odeme or odema? Like what is it?
So the may at the end is what's called reflexive, and it's like referring to me. And then mas means more. So yeah, I mean that wasn't bad.
So how do you pronounce it?
Let me see. Let me get a different eye on it. So Orime mas. Orime mas is how I would pronounce it. We could just bring Mao on here and she'll throw it down for us.
Oh yeah, she got 5 languages. I forgot.
Yeah.
I want to make a music day today, but we can't. Hi, Masters Trade Chat. Close 50% once we got 10 pips. Leaving a runner until TP. Yeah, the only thing here is like slippage with news, but with the broker that I have, we should be goody.
Actually, just with news and whatnot, I closed at 18, like 27, 814, right at like 20, 21 pips for me. Call it a day.
Good stuff, Andre. That was a clean. I mean, your position was clearer than ours, but both our positions were a bit chopped at the end of the day.
Yeah. When that 30-minute flipped and had that wick fill, I was like, oh,
yeah, I saw it too. No. Yeah, but I was thinking like 1 hour stops, no. 1 hour stops, 1 hour stops.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like kind of like very experienced trade management wise. If you are new and this is your first trade you ever taken, this is a hell of a trade for you. Isn't it better to not close half position and be patient? It could be if that's your plan, right? Like Andre closes full at 10 pips. I usually 80% time close half and then leave a runner. That's all I've been doing. That's like my plan, right? But if your plan isn't to do that and your plan is wanting to be patient and let it run, then by all means go ahead. But I always secure half at 10 pips regardless of what losses I pop. So when I don't really look at like how much I made today or how much I've lost, how much, you know, whatever it is. I just look at the trade itself. Like how did I manage that trade? And I treat every trade as if it's like a different trade. So like this trade here, I don't think I'll get what I think I'll get like what, break even maybe if it hits TP, or in profit in TP. But if it hits like break even now, I'll get it with a small half loss. But at the end of the day, still winning my books management wise and closing half wise and all that. Yeah. 26 seconds to see news here. Let's see. I should just fly up towards the TP. Lovely. Yeah, they're expecting bad numbers.
Are you gonna hold to 1832, or will you consider closing 1828?
I'll hold to 1831. Close full 1830.800. I'll close full around like here.
Yeah.
Or I might leave a runner until 18.4. I don't know. I gotta see. Cause us flipping bullish, it was break us anyway. 4 hour break highs. Yeah. Break even anyways. There's trade. Yep. So the third minute kind of opened up, no top wick. This candle here looks like it wants to flip. Obviously, it has no top wick. It didn't break the lows yet. As long as it respects that, it should continue up and flip, which it is doing right now, and it continue up here towards 1832 here. Yeah. So earlier when I was talking, I said we have to survive that and that thing right there, the new 30 minute candle low, and obviously we didn't survive. But yep, I'll just trade here, guys. That was a good trade.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God, bro. That was a chalk trade.
I felt like GJ.
That was terrible. Last time to trade that slow or that like sluggish was maybe a GJ trade. 30 minutes didn't break the lows, chat, which makes it still bad. But from our entry point, it didn't make sense to hold, obviously, right? So we're pushing up here towards 1828. A second entry for us maybe later on will be once we close above this level here. If you get a 30 minute candle closure above at the 9 a.m. or 8:45 on a 15 closure, you can look for buys going up to fill this range here towards 1832.445. But that is the trade. Ooh, target tapped at 1828. First target has tapped here. Don, did you not close 2% to lower risk? Yeah, I did. As I trade not in break even still. It's a loss. It's a small loss. Yeah, because I closed half and then I closed half at 10 as well. And then the position hit break even after. It was a complicated situation. It wasn't like the cleanest. Bad numbers, we should go up. Is it bad numbers? Unemployment claims. Oh, bad numbers. Not bad. Nice. Obviously, it's orange folder, so you wouldn't expect much, but I did, however, expect it to be a lot clearer today than this stuff that's shown right here. You know, I wouldn't consider this an algo day. As of right now, at least. Well, we have a lot of time in the session. We have like an hour left, so we're chilling. So let me ask chat, how did you guys deal with that trade? How did you guys manage that trade? What did you guys do in that situation? Or Wix, I didn't ask you that. How'd you do with that situation? What'd you do? I can't tell if he's frozen or... I think he's frozen.
I think he's there.
Oh, the clouds are moving. No, he's unmuted.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I'm on the phone.
Oh shit, my bad. You can go back to be on the phone. just tell the Margaret Maker I said hi.
I need you to move this.
Yeah, a lot character for real. Did not take it. Avoid a trade like that. Nice. Not bad. Yeah. I'm just more happy about the fact that, you know, like me last year, I would have closed the position and said, oh, I think price will drop down here. I'm going to close out here. Last year, I would have done that. This year, I've learned, especially with managing risk as well, to not go off of emotions. A lot of people say, always manage risk, always risk management. But a lot of people like to go off with emotions. They think price will drop, they're going to close. They see price dropping, they're going to close. Right? But it's different from when you actually get actual confirmation showing that you're going to close instead of just price pushing down. Huge difference. My guy with the fresh haircut, you know the vibes. I got yesterday.
Haircut. Let me see you. Zoom in. Okay.
Well, I slept on this side. Oh, this side's chalk right now, but this is, you know, a little fade or like, you know, a little top. You know the vibes.
Exclamation point sus FX in the chat.
It's so hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
Totally small. And move the monetary attachment to trading. See it as a percentage gain loss. So you with the open mindset to avoid trading based off emotions. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. When the news gonna come out? It already came out. That was the news. That was the orange folder. That was it. It pushed up, right? It pushed up, came out bad, pushed up towards our first TP here. And that was it. That was all she wrote for that. But I believe there'll still be potential moves today. I think what we need now is we need this forward candle close there. And if we can close above 1828, we can look for more buys. But if we close below, high chance the next forward candle will just look to drive down to fill the range. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Like this can happen here on the next forward candle if we're close back into the range. Right? It's breaking below support. We need to close above, so then we'll be respecting the support, and then the next forward candle could highly likely continue up with the daily time frame being bullish and the weekly being bullish as well. As a full-time trader, do you feel like you have too much free time? Thanks. I want to say, yeah, I have a lot of free time. That's why I'm trying to get busy. I'm trying to do more stuff in the afternoon. This week I've been working a lot on like the course website and a bunch of our stuff coming. I'm looking to add updates to the course this weekend. But yeah, finally, second update of the year. But yeah, it does get pretty boring. Like I used to play Warzone. Like I thought I wanted to stream it, but it turns out I don't think I'm a gamer, chat. I just think like I get headaches, I get nauseous if I look at the screen too much. I don't know, maybe it's a mouse and keyboard thing, but ever since I switched to mouse and keyboard, I've been down bad when looking at the screen playing COD and Warzone. Like I can only play for 2 hours max and I'm off. Before on controller, I used to play for like 8 hours plus and be fine. But I don't know. I'm weird. Maybe I need like blue light glasses. What's it called? Is it blue light glasses? Yeah, blue light glasses. Yeah, that's why. How many trades do you take a day? I take an average of around, I don't know, it depends. Like 1 to 3 trades a day. 0 to 3 trades a day, actually. That's a better answer. 0 to 3 trades a day. Love to serve. We have a lot. Shit ton of charts today. What's up? I entered after price created lower wick and broke the highs. 2 stops per 30-minute lows. 3 price close full as the previous lows. Reasons for closing full over risk a little bit. Otherwise would have closer percent. Ooh, over risk was caused emotions, right? A little bit of emotions there. Jordan FX. I was looking to take these buys to get retest the highs, but the candle made the top wick first and never made the bottom wick. Messed up happened, but I never got an entry. Just saying my hands and waiting. Is that GJ? How's GJ looking right now? Oh, I see. I got you. Elliot wave theory. What you guys know about that? PTSD.
Range.
Moving stop loss to break even after breaking the last 30-minute highs and closing half around the level of resistance. Stop loss is 26 pips. Last 30-minute candle low. Strong support. Nice. So you got an entry. How'd you get an entry here? On the opening of this candle? On the flip? I'm a little bit confused there. New 1 hour candle, I guess. Oh yeah, new 1 hour candle. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna.
What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna look at drop shipping, blah blah. Ooh, okay. McLaren in the building. We got a fib, 61.8. You got the air going up.
Nice.
Take a position. Put it on Instagram. Cover a lot size. Hashtag I am now a retail trader. Oh, what is this? I don't want to open this. I'm a little afraid to open this. Premier Auto. Okay. I haven't seen a chart for you in a while, Andre. Maybe you send them, but I don't see them. Bullish for a day on gold as the previous daily was strong bullish. Waited for a higher time frame hourly to close back into the range and answer on the flip. Same trade we took. Perfect. Oh, same trade explained. Yeah, I miss when you used to ask me questions though. Where are those questions at?
You stopped reading them.
What do you mean I stopped reading them?
You just did me down bad.
You have to at me, you know. Sometimes I just miss it.
Man, times have changed.
Time has changed. Shout out to Team Graphs who caught the bias stuff today, and shout out to the haters that said we would be in pain. Too much pain.
Hurting right now.
Chat, join our Discord servers. Haven't done so yet. We have about we got 100 members in this Discord server this week. That's pretty crazy. 1.5 almost, chat, in this Discord server. So feel free to join it. It's free, no charge. It's a lovely community, and it's gonna grow over time. It's just a start to the community. No, you hop in that community. You don't talk about any other traders. You don't talk about anything else aside from what the market has to present. Damn, I wonder how much people will be banned today. I checked the banning list, chat. We have 400 people banned. 400 viewers banned.
More now.
And I know for a fact some of them came back to the streams and made new accounts. So I see you guys. Yeah, I play on keyboard and mouse, man. I trade smart money concepts. Have you came across it, bro? Yes, I've came across it before in my lifetime. It is what it is, I do what I do now for a reason. I've done it before in the past. Again, it all comes back to explain it every day, but it all comes back to this. I believe with that strategy or that style of trading: emotions, thinking, guessing, right? These 3 things I hate in trading. I hate these 3 things in trading because I don't want to be in a situation where I gotta ask myself, I think price will close above, or I think price will not even close above. I think price will reject here, so I will take those. Like, I hate that wording. It's just like it comes back to just this: emotions, thinking, and guessing. You don't want to do that in FX, right? And with our strategy, That's obviously the complete opposite of thinking and guessing. It's just waiting for the things that we would normally wait for off of sample sizing.
Don, can you look at GJ in the 1 hour?
Yes. What's up?
So I got it marked off like this. And if we close bearish here, we could wait for the next 1 hour celery play to, I don't know, push up.
Yo, can I speak a little louder? You sound like you're falling asleep.
So if we close bearish at this resistance,
yeah,
I'm gonna look to take the celery play up on the next 1 hour to fill this wick as we're breaking into this zone.
Yeah. Is that 1-to-1? Oh, it depends on where we close, very obviously.
I'm gonna look to use the current candle stops for the next 1 hour, depending on how low it dips.
Let's see, range. Yeah, it's about that. Yeah, unless you ever TP up here 153-200, because overall you're looking left. This is not bad for the target. This whole entire range here.
Yeah, the whole range.
Yeah, because then you expect this. Those nice candles, by the way. Better than Marco's candles.
Practice.
A little better.
Weekends practice.
Spend your weekends practicing?
Yeah.
You know who hasn't been here in a while? Where's Michael? Michael Bibbs.
Bibbs.
Yeah, where's Michael? Don't be a victim and blame bad trading on the big boys and smart money. Yeah, GJ isn't bad here, but I don't know, chat. Like I was expecting a lot clearer today, especially on the way we close on the daily. But we don't. The last hope we have today is the NYC, which is at 9:30. That's the next set of volume you have. Where I'm to that Brody kid? Which Brody kid? How do you determine your buying and selling points? A lot comes into play. A lot comes into play. I can't really explain all that now, man. It's gonna take me like hours to really explain. But if you join the streams every day, and you know, you tune in every day, you actually take note of what we do, then over time you will get like a full understanding of what we do. It'll take like at least minimum, I'll say, a month plus of being on streams every day. So obviously you don't have to be on streams. Just purchase the course if you want to learn, but do you, boo? Whatever it is. Is there any reason you don't trade GU? Yeah, so I don't like GU just because, like, you see how GU is affected by the pound and the dollar, so GPUSD, especially during NY session. So you have London session that's open right now, which will move the pound, and they have New York which will move the dollar, obviously. So that combined just gives a lot of conflicts for me, at least. GJ, however, only moves by the pound because yen is closed, and gold only moves by $1. So that's why I like GJ and gold. Those are my two favorite pairs. You train London session? No, I don't. I wish I can. Like, I wish I can do all sessions, but obviously, like, that's not a good habit to build. And I need to sleep. I need to sleep. That's my sleeping time. Do you use EMAs? No, whatever's on my screen's all I use. Marcos, remember earlier how we said how I said how the worst is when later on they'll say, I told you that was that to continue down, or I told you this, that. Look what someone just said. Yes. Like, we tapped the first target already. Like, we're not in this trade, brother. You know, brother Bizzow.
Hey, we hope you win.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your strategy, then by means W trade, bro.
I said that was just a wick. Nice.
You know what I want to show you guys, actually? I want to show you guys yesterday, but I want to show you guys my notes from when I first started trading. I'm gonna get them real quick. Be aware, chat. You guys might get PTSD from this, but it's all good. All right, TikTok, peace and love. Catch you guys later. Peace. All right, TikTok. We are done with that. 600 viewers on TikTok. Let's go. All right. These are my notes, chat. Right here. I feel bad for TikTok fans. Yeah, they down bad, but hey, come on YouTube side. Come on the YouTube side. Here are my notes. All right, so I don't want to say any names or anything, but I guess like I gotta for this one. Well, actually, I'm just gonna cover a name because I don't want any type of like anyone say anything good or bad about this person or anything. Especially if, so this right here, chat, was my first ever course. No, actually no, sorry, this was my first course. Steve Morrow was my first course. Let's go to Steve Morrow stuff. Oh brother, Steve Morrow down bad. Where is it?
What kind of trading was that?
Trading with the banks, they call it. Yeah, the banks. So here we go. So chat, I know, like, that's why I can refer to you guys sometimes when you guys talk about these things, because I've been through these things before. I've tried these strategies out in my past. Like, I've been trading for 3 years, right? I've tried a lot. This isn't my first strategy, but look at this. Steve Morrow, day one, PTSD. Yeah, beat the market maker. That's what they call it. So trap moves are made. Trap moves are made beginning of the week, beginning of the day, beginning of the session, end of the session, 5 p.m. New York, end of the week. Don't carry trades through the weekend. The market is based on a 3-day, 3-level cycle. Lower level short, higher level long. Unidirectional swing for 3 days, 3 levels. So whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, I mean, fuck, bro. Look at that. Stop hunts even, chat. Like, trust me, I've been on it. I've been through it. And this is, I guess, what built me. But reversal, Sunday, Monday, drop, Wednesday, Thursday, rise, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, continuation. It's like, fuck. You know what the first thing he said? Because it was my first course too, and I'm glad I didn't listen. But it was like, this is the last course you ever need. That's the first thing he said in the course. It was, and also it was like a 16-hour course too. It was 4-hour-long videos. It was 4 of them. And then I went.
He must have never heard of controller.
Yeah. And then I got this. You see this? Fibonacci's got them. 1.8 got them. Price action, market structure, uptrend. Like, this wasn't that bad, but again, trend lines. It's still McLaren at the end of the day for me.
Where's the clouds? The clouds.
The Ichimoku clouds. That's over here. I got those too. Right here. So Ichimoku basics. You know, the Taikensen. I can't pronounce these clouds or these crossovers, but TK crossover, like, you know, yeah. I've been through a lot, chat. I started the same course. Yeah, I mean, everyone goes through these things sometimes, you know, in life. Like, how many courses did you guys go through, Marcos? 0. Andre is golden. This guy went through 0 courses, 20 hours.
I think I did 3 or 4.
4? Where were they?
3 or 4, and not including yours. I mean, I didn't do yours, but I'm not gonna say who's, you know.
Yeah, I know. But like, what type? Like bank traders, McLaren?
No, it was I think it was 2 McLaren, and then 1, like, I don't even know, like indicator only bullshit. I don't even know.
But hey.
Oh, and then I also got a one-on-one mentorship too.
How much you pay for that?
It was also McLaren. I believe that was like $500, something like that.
For how long?
For like 7 days.
Oh, that's not bad.
I didn't learn anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll make it. We'll count it as 4. Yeah, 4 and 3 years.
How about you, Wixon?
How many mentors? How many courses?
How many? Don't name them, but yeah, how many courses did you go through?
I took 1, and it wasn't even yours. And 1 course. I just been around many traders who traded different ways. You know, I've been on many different streams, but the guy that got me initially and taught me about forex and just what it is, and he taught me fibs, RSI, you know, all this EMAs, EMA crossing, all of that. And then I don't know, I had a whole bunch of other people that I looked up to, and I seen them do other things. Price action is where it's at, you know. You don't need any of that other stuff. Everything's lagging. Everything's a lagging indicator. I mean, people have successful strategies, you know, using them. Don't get me wrong, but like it's all about how simple or how hard you want to make your trading. You can make it as difficult as you want it to be, or as simple as possible.
I also feel like, oh, sorry, cut you off. I thought you were done.
This is just simplicity, you know. You don't need to learn any indicators, and you don't need to get, you know, keep looking for that, you know, the holy grail of indicators and strategies. No, just learn price action and consistency.
And also, I think people underestimate, like, or they say that price action is simple, like the way we trade is simple, and I kind of don't agree with that, because our strategy, a lot comes into play, and there's different. I know out there's different types of price action traders, but I feel like our strategy, a lot more goes into it. There's a lot more rules, a lot more things you gotta look at. Like, for example, like set replay, range 1, range 2 breakouts, how to avoid fake outs, like stuff like that is like what I've, you know, things that comes to strategy, and that took me a long time to really backtest and figure out throughout the year. I want to say
it's a lot more precise than those other strategies. You actually have a reason for entering trades and for looking at setups and a candle closing and wick going above or something breaking or one following the other. But over there, it's just like, oh, it hit a 61.8, or like we crossed the EMAs here, so you went. But like, what about the candles themselves? Like, there's no actual like precise reason besides like, oh, it just hit the level. But like, what about that level? What's so important about that level besides, you know, Fibonacci and why they came up with it? I don't know.
And I don't know. Maybe we overthink, but it's good that we overthought, because like, imagine if we just have come out streams every day and we have buys above here, sells below here, and that's, you know, it's just, we wouldn't have evolved if we weren't to get through those things this year and beginning of the year, or I don't like last year even, you know. And that's why we also took like less trades this year, or we have been taking less trades this year, but they've been more accurate, right? And you can see if you're watching streams from last year, some of my trades last year, I don't want to say it was emotional, but a lot of them were impulse entries, which is emotions. This year we cut off all impulse entries, and all we do is just follow one bias for a day instead of having 2 biases for a day now. Unless it's a range 2 break, obviously. But yeah, like what Stan said, a lot goes into it, right? It's not as simple as it seems. Because if it was, then, I mean, you know, anyone can do it. Yeah. Max, you're right. Yeah, I find it really interesting when people say it's all about price action, but don't really actually know the meaning of price action or what it looks like. For example, is trend lines and fibs part of price action? Like, people consider that price action, don't they? I think for us, it's price action plus candles. Candles play a huge role in our trading. It all started off last year or the year before when we thought of reading candles backwards. And from there, our candle theory reading has evolved to the next level. Now we'll look at first, it was price closing of no bond and wick, and now it's price close with no top wick. So a lot has, you know, came in today or this year. Wick's on how long I've been trading for? He's been trading for the same time I've been trading, I think, right? 3 years.
Yep, he is.
You saw her crypto too. I remember I used to do crypto mining back in the days or something.
Yeah, I used to mine before even knowing what Forex was. Mine Ethereum, that was fun.
Algo day today was not an algo day today. we can simply say it wasn't an algo day today, but it's fine. Like algo days don't come often. GG was pretty algo, I say. It was alright. It wasn't bad.
GJ 4 hours about to close below that resistance. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty much probably done for the day.
If you close below, might get something. We have about a minute and a half.
My bad. Marcos, did you get any entries last night on gold or no? Like late Asian?
Nah, I didn't trade last night.
I tried staying up, but I was down bad, tired.
My eyeballs were closing at like 7:30.
Yeah. I helped my buddy move yesterday, and I was like, done.
Yo, where did you ask him if he's gonna? Oh, he ain't got time for that.
Hedge fund guy. He leaves this morning. Yeah, man. I helped him move last night.
You give him a kiss
yesterday during the day. Hell yeah, he's my boy. Gave him all the kisses.
W, bro.
Jealous.
W.
Now I'm actually gonna shoot out to Jersey probably in like a month and go visit him. And when I do that,
New Jersey?
I might, yeah. I'm gonna try and set something up. Me and you will talk, and when I go out there, maybe we can put him on for.
He can hop on a Zoom call too. Doesn't have to be IRL. Like you don't gotta be there with them. Yeah.
I was thinking that, or maybe even like a separate YouTube video.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, have him hop on and talk. He just, I was also gonna probably put his stuff in some type of something on the DVS where he's got like he does like a lot of currency talks where he holds like seminars and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting. Dude's ungodly smart.
Take a look at GJ though.
Yeah. People are asking about it. Yeah. So what I'm looking for on GJ here is I wanted the 4 hour to close below. Is that below? I mean, yeah. So I'll say we closed below this resistance here, right? With that being said, now we did close bullish, however, but since we closed below, the chances of us going down is a lot higher with the fact that the daily time frame is also bearish as well. But I believe for sells to happen now, what you need is you're gonna need a closure back inside this range here on a 30-minute time frame or something. I'll say wait for a closure below here now. Below here on a 30-minute time frame, right? Below there, then you have a high chance that price may continue down to fill the range, coming down towards the what's this 151,900 mark, I want to say, as long as it respects the highs. But I'll wait for a 30-minute closure or maybe a 15-minute closure. Let me check the 15-minute real quick. 15-minute. I'll say 30-minute closure because the 15-minute closure would be below here. 30-minute closure is much stronger. It would be below. Well, actually, no. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 15-minute closure as well. That's the same resistance. Yeah. So a 15-minute closure or a 30-minute closure back inside a range, and you can probably execute on sells coming down. But by the looks of it, it's looking like you're gonna wait for a minimum of 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 ish. So yeah, I might call it a day. 4-hour candle on gold also closed bearish here. Looks like it closed below that support as well, below 1824, which looks like this 4-hour candle does want to drive down here towards the support here. So there's no buys right now, obviously, right? There's no buys. I'll say call it a day and just move on and wait for it tomorrow because the daily time frame is unclosed today, and if it closes bearish today, then that's tough. It might just be a chalk day tomorrow as well if it closes bearish today. But yeah, chat. I think that's it, man. I think we did a very good job today with managing positions. I'm pretty happy about that position, although it wasn't the cleanest trade. We stuck to our plan, avoided all the noise, and just do what we do every day, right? So hope you guys got something out of the stream today. Hope you guys enjoyed the value and everything we brought to the stream today. I'm gonna head off here, move on with my day, but I just want to say thanks for showing up today. We broke our